Hello! Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because it's not a vlog and I'm just going to be sitting here and talking to you guys. Story time for my adventure of how I got my new job. Woo! I was working at Kellogg West. I started as a server, then I just did a bunch of things. How am I supposed to be leaving this place if this is what happens? Yeah, amazing company. Those snaps bring me back good memories. Like I said, those snaps probably don't make any sense, but I worked with amazing people. My management was super awesome. Kellogg West workers, if any of you guys are watching this, I love you. All of you, you guys are amazing people. But I did promise myself that after a year, I had to find a big girl job, sadly. So I did work there about 2 years, and then I started applying for a bunch of jobs. I'm not really sure what I wanted to do, but pretty much I just wanted to work in a hotel. I'm not going to be saying the names of the companies that I interviewed for just because, you know, yeah, I'm just not going to say them. So the first interview I got was for a company as their sales representative out of Anaheim for their hotel. Okay, I was definitely not prepared for this interview at all. And this guy was just ramming all these questions and I was like, what's my name again? And literally like, okay, so again, this is for a sales and I mainly have experience in the wedding industry stuff. But he was like, so I saw that you did sales for revenues and wedding stuff. What software do you use? The software that we use is Excel. I remembered seeing this on our computers for our weddings. And I know how to open it, but I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to book in tours, but it's called EMS. So he goes, Miss, what softwares do you use for sales? EMS. Oh no, did I get the letters wrong? Oh my god, I don't even remember if it was actually EMS. Really? Never heard of that. What does it stand for? EMS for Event Management Software. He had no idea what I was talking about. Interviews are just, they're just a lot. They're just a lot. I don't know. And he was just ramming more and more questions, and I was like, my hands were sweaty, my arms were like spaghetti.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti,
So I left feeling a little not that confident with that, but there's that first interview. And then my next interview, so I got a call from a company, one I don't remember applying for. And so I took the interview, and the interview went great. First of all, I walked in and they were playing High School Musical. Like, what a cool company. And he was like, hey, you know what? I really want to see you for a second interview. Tomorrow we're doing a shadowing program. Shadowing? And then he talked about like a 4-hour training program. And I was like, training program? Why are they training me if I'm not hired yet? And so I walked in the next day for my training program. He made me sign a contract saying that I'm agreeing that I'm not getting paid. Kind of sketchy, but you know what? I put myself in awkward situations and I don't know how to get out of it, so I smiled and went along with it. So I met with this guy and he pretty much showed me kind of what a day-to-day looks like. And I was like, cool. We started playing Mafia for an hour and I was like, what am I doing here? What do you want with me? He was like, okay, well, we're gonna be driving to our first location. You can drive there, right? And I was like, location? What location? It ended up being door-to-door sales. And I was just like, I don't think I signed up for this. And then during our lunch, he sat me down and he showed me how the system works, you know. I'm not gonna say it, but you know. I gotta have to get out of there because it is up. Yeah. Okay, so my third interview that I went to was another hotel for a marketing position out of Anaheim again. Pretty much on my way, I was driving to Anaheim, you know, I'm gonna go to my new interview, and I was driving right by Disneyland. You're like, oh my god, Disneyland! And then I sat there, and then 2 other girls walked in, and I was like, oh no. I went first because I was about 10-15 minutes early, so I had an interview with this lady. She asked me what I like doing for fun, and I said YouTube, and I was like, why did I say that? But it ended up being okay because she was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing, that's really innovative, that's creative, and
fun, you know. That's what I do.
And we can see if we can set you up on a second interview today. And I was like, today? A second interview, today. And she's like, yeah, with one of our managers. And I was like, okay. And so while I was waiting, you know, during the like shadowing things, I saw the first girl walk by and then left. She walked out the door and I was like, did they send her home? Am I on American Idol? And then the second girl was in her interview. So I was like, okay, we'll see maybe how this is gonna go. And then she also walked out the door. Oh my god, what's going on? Is this Hunger Games? Like, or did they get the job already? Were they offered it? Were they like, I don't know about this girl, but she needs a second interview, like we need to double check her. I was freaking out. Yeah, I had the second interview and they're like, okay, we'll let you know in a few days. Yeah, that's it. And you know, after about like 2-3 weeks of this and I wasn't really getting that many offers, I started doing a bunch of other things that I was applying for. And so I applied for this beauty company that's like, you know, nowhere near a hotel industry. I know. There was a sales rep and it promised traveling on their application. I was like, this is cool, you know, maybe I'll get a foot into sales and then hopefully go into hotel sales, right? During the interview, the one thing that was like shocking, they were like, so it says on your Indeed application that you speak Spanish. This is my own fault, you know, it's my own fault. I put English, expert, Tagalog, beginner, Spanish, beginner. I put beginner. I'm sorry. And they're like, yeah, we're really looking for some people that know Spanish to, you know, help us with the beauty. And I cracked. I froze. I was like,
oh yes, I do know Spanish. I studied it for about 5 years in high school.
So did everyone else. Do I know Spanish? No. Was I gonna, you know, drop this interview because I put beginner Spanish? No, I was just, you know, me.
Llamo Danessa, you know, like, me gusta tacos, like.
I know Spanish. I don't know why I said that. Yeah. They offered me the job. You know what? Like, let's take this. Maybe I do need to do some practice and some sales. And so it was really nice, you know, they gave me a desk. I've never had a desk before. So that was pretty cool. It was cool, okay? So I went in on my first day and they had me fold pamphlets the entire day. You know, I get it. I'm new. Give me the like intern kind of work. But I folded like almost 300 pamphlets. Yeah. And pretty much after my first week of working there, I got a call. Okay, so I did end up telling my manager. Pretty much Tuesday came, so the next day came, and I went to work, everything normal, and she asked me to come into her office. And then so the payroll girl called me and was like, hey, can you come to my office before the end of the day? And I was like, sure. And then so I headed over to her office, and then she was like, she talked to you, right? And I was like, the meeting earlier? Yeah, we talked earlier. She's like, so she told you? And I was like, girl, what are you talking about? So I was like, yeah, we talked earlier. I had no idea what this girl was talking about. And then so she goes into her office and pulls out in her drawer and she like gives me an envelope all sliding. She's like, here you go. Thank you so much for everything. And then I was like, thank you. And so I took the envelope and I took a peek in it and I was like, it was my check. So it was my paycheck for working the week and like up to a Tuesday. But not until like Friday when she told me I was working till Friday. I like walked back in and I was like, hey, I'm working. I'll see you tomorrow, right? And she's like, she didn't talk to you? She didn't tell you? And I was like, lady, I don't know what you're talking about. She told you that today was your last day, right? And I was like, no, she didn't say that. I'm sure of it that she didn't say anything. And then so she calls the other girl and was like, hey, did you tell her about her last day? And the other girl was like, I forgot to tell her today was her last day. So it was so flipping awkward. And I was like, so I was packing my bag and stuff like that. And she was just like, are you ready to go? You have everything? And I was like, okay, yeah, hold on. Yeah, got it, let's go. And she walked me out. And apparently, I didn't know this, but the second you're fired or like, you know, let go.
I wasn't technically fired. I quit before I got fired, but.
I wasn't fired.
Pretty much, HR has to follow you in and then walk you out. And I was like, what's going on? I forgot my water bottle there. I can't go back. It's so awkward. Goodbye to my water bottle.
GoFundMe, get me a new one, please. Anyone out there who would like to give me a new water bottle, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, so I got accepted at. Good morning, people. It is now currently 7 a.m. I got my coffee and I got my book, and you know where I'm going? My first day of work. Pretty much they told us for about 4 days straight we'll be training. So it was like literally classroom training. This is my new Bible, pretty much. Like, this is my new textbook. And yeah, so that's my current job. That's my journey. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to the story time of my journey on how I got my new big girl job. Woo! Comment, like, and subscribe. And P.S. I know I said starting 2019 that I was gonna do videos and new posts every weekend. I know that I said that. But I'm gonna be quitting YouTube. Just kidding, I'm not quitting YouTube. Why would I quit YouTube? No, I'm not quitting YouTube, but I am gonna be decreasing my amounts of videos. Is every 30th of the month, 30, the date of my birthday. Every 30th of the month will be a brand new post, woo! It'll be another video randomly posted, so turn on those Post Malone notifications, please, so that you're aware of when I post, because it will be very random, except for the one on the 30th. So check it out. 2 videos, sometimes maybe even 3, if I start feeling crazy. But pretty much with this new big girl job, I'm gonna have to try to be a big girl, and I will get busy with this job. But I still love doing videos like this, even if it's only 30 of you guys watching. It's cool. So yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe to @Dynasty on YouTube. Welcome to the Blue For Real. Videos are so hard to make. I feel Am I allowed to say that? Why am I so out of breath? Bye.